Hey guys, Tbull here. Today we got a game in the Khaba for your Rumble. Transformer guy here. We got blue, destroyer speed, Rumble, destroyer main battery range. We got Sims health. Yes, it's update day today. We'll begin covering the new ships, but this game, a doozy. Now, how did I come across this game? Well, I had a previously played game in the Khaba. That's a 3600 XP game. Was about to make a video for that. Was trying to shoot the screenshot of the ship build and the commander build. Accidentally hit go. By the time I realized what was happening, I'm already loaded into the match. Okay, so we're not going to take a loss because of that. We're going to go ahead and play the game. So we're preempting the 3600 XP game with this one. All right, now, in my opinion, not entirely objective opinion, obviously, because I'm the one playing, but this is one of my better games I've ever played. Contested to the end, back and forth, a lot of fun, well played on both sides, so you guys are going to enjoy this. And then we'll be covering the new content here going forward. So stay tuned for that. Of course, we're closing in on the 25,000 subscribers, guys. We might be able to do it today. If you guys slap that subscribe button, then we'll get some sort of celebration with ship giveaways included in that. And subscribe to the Bull Bites channel as well. There'll be some giveaways on there. All right, moving into A, jumping into the game here. Khaba. Now we got 2 destroyers per side. We had some nasty cruisers as well. Keeping an eye on the twist and track. Which gap do we want to zone torp? We want to zone one or the other. A lot of times I'll do the left-hand one, but because twist and track was initially a little bit leftward and then it rotated to the right, I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're attacking the more traditional gap on the right. So we zone the torps there, trying to spot for our team. We got a Musashi and a Republic in the back. Of course, our backline Bettys are shooting at them. That's fine. We'll try and keep them lit, because there's no disadvantage for us shooting them. Now, if there was a cruiser in the gap here that we're trying to torp, for instance, we would move forward to not spot those guys, forcing the help to shoot the ship that we need them to shoot, right? But because there's no other available shots, we might as well allow them to continue to get some damage on these angled battleships. Okay, destroyer that spawned on B is coming over here. Yeah, all right, misallocation of resources. And in fact, viewing this game from a retrospective perspective, i.e. after the game, if he captures B right here, this is a win. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of foreshadowing. We do lose this game, I'll give you a little bit of more foreshadowing. If we win this game, it's a 4,000 XP game. So, a little disappointing to see that right off the bat. Destroyer, there's nothing preventing him from doing it. At least test the waters. Okay, if you got nasty cruisers and he doesn't have Alaska in the vicinity, Alaska has a radar, has the ability to knock out destroyers, he might be wary of that. I don't blame him. But test the water. See if you can grab B. If you can, sure, he could come over here. Now, I don't know if he thought I was asking for help or whatever. I pinged B and then I said help towards him, trying to get him to get B. Maybe he thought I was actually asking for help. Of course, I don't need it. But we're going to go over here and attempt to get B ourselves. Okay, that's just the way this goes. We're down a ship. We're down 50 points. But if we get the 2 caps, C's still up in the air. We got a Shima fighting Kagero. Kagero looks like he's on the ropes. Not going to be around for long. But if we can get A and B and then somehow defend that, or even better, slam into C and capture that, then we could establish some background scoring and we'll stay competitive. Because now we're down 2 ships. Situation not looking great, but a lot of backline Bettys. Okay, red's even further back in general. The only side they're really pressing is C. And note there's, A is unimpeded for their advances, and C, basically the battleship that's contesting them is behind the island. So, not the best positioning for blue. The destroyer that came over to A just to investigate what's going on, he's now coming over here. That's going to be great. There cuts the capture time down for about, I don't know, it was 10, 13 seconds, something like that. Because I want to be flying through here full speed and heading into C. I want to smash that destroyer, and I want to attack that Minotaur. Why would I want to attack a Minotaur? Because I'm crazy. Okay, destroyers do not attack Minotaurs, but I want to move into position, kill the destroyer, and hopefully by then my team kills the Minotaur. We'll ping the crap out of him. Hopefully someone shoots him. Unfortunately, there's battleships spotted, so that's not likely, but we do hope against hope. B, captured. All right, so we're moving in here, and we'll see what we can do. We want to be keeping as many islands between us and these ships, especially if they're relatively close range, 10, 12 kilometers or closer. That's kind of the danger zone. So we want to be paying attention. Who's where? We also have Twist and Track doing some odd things. I'm suspecting one of the destroyers is kind of south of B, kind of in their spawn. if you've been paying attention to what it's been doing lately, that's kind of what it's been suggesting. Minotaur is doing some crazy maneuvers. Thought he was trying to break right. Now I'm thinking he's trying to break left. He's going to swing back here again, and we're going to go ahead and probably pop a shot or two just to get him thinking about coming back into relevance. We do put the AP in here just to see what we can get. We are spotted. It's almost certain the destroyer is to the left of the screen, to the right of the ship. That's fine. Again, it's a Shimakaze. If he wants to engage us, it's all cool with us. But until then, we're trying to hope that the Minotaur gets smashed with the torpedoes. Teammates, now they're chiming in with the guns, and now he's in trouble. Torpedoes, he's trying to angle with against those. He gets one of them. It's a flood. Not bad. We're only up to 15,000 damage or whatever. So he's still alive. Do need to be very careful of him. Of course, he may have a radar. He's got sonar, and he's got guns that can kill us in 1 or 2 shots. Okay, this thing reloads every 2-3 seconds, whatever it is, and it can kill us in about that time. So we need to be extremely wary of the Minotaur. Also wary of the torpedoes coming in here. Shima torps. We don't want to take those on the chin. We got a lot going on here. Backing up. Minotaur's trying to blind fire us. We got the AP going, the HE. We're switching off depending on the situation and the angling. More torpedoes. Holy God. Can we get the gas going here before the Minotaur torps hit us? Yes, we avoid that. And boom, down goes the Minotaur. Let's get out of the smoke and see if we can smash this Shima. We want to find him. Oh God, what's that here? Yamato. Smoke fire penalty. We pick him up there as we're coming around the smoke. And there's the Shima right there. About 2/3 health. Not a problem. We can kick the crap out of him. And teammates, once again, doing a great job piling up on him. So Yamato, tempting. He's low, but of course Shima, if he gets loose, we might never see him again. Want to inflict that damage if possible. We do have the torpedoes in the water for him. Had the option to torp the Yamato once again, but not that big of a deal. Switching over to the AP, hitting the nose. Got about 5k damage there. We can kill him in 1 or 2 more salvos. Got to get on the base. Oh my God, they're flipping A, and we're still down in score. We're down in ships big time. We're down 3 ships here. Need to get these caps as quick as possible. So trying to get the Yamato, yes, but since it was going to take a little while and we are in danger of getting blasted. Okay, now we've sped back up. Now we're on there. Boom, down goes the Shimakaze with the torpedo, and the Musashi takes the Yamato down there. So he was on the ropes, and down he goes. We're only down 1 ship at this point in time, up in score, and that's because we've been doing a better job controlling the scoring in the background. They are flipping A, yes, that's the first cap we got, but we got B. Now we're going to keep pinging B. Everybody on the team needs to be aware. Defending B is going to be the objective. Why is that? Because C side is clear. The eastern side of the map, the northeast, no enemy ships. So we're going to have this flank secured with red unable to challenge it with any, reasonable amount of time. And then B, we have to defend that. Oh God, they're already getting on B. That's a problem. So they've cleared out the southwestern side. There was 1 more battleship over there a moment ago. He's dead. They've now reclaimed a 2-ship lead. Substantial lead in team HP. Not looking good here. We're down again in score. We did secure our flank, but unable to hold the center, most likely. Not sure exactly what is capturing it at this point in time. We got a couple battleships or cruisers that were last seen south of B. There's still that rogue destroyer running around. I think it's a Gearing, if I recall. And so we're moving into B. We're moving in there with vigor, trying to get up to these 50 knots. Conqueror, checking the map. He's not the one capturing the base. He's not quite on B yet. He's moving into it. But there's no resets to be gained by shooting at him, so we're not going to open fire on him. Hoping the team can do some damage here. Going to try and torp this gap. Potentially, there's the Alaska. Now that we know he's there, now we want to torp this gap, prevent him from moving forward. The Alaska's a problem. Okay, now we do have access to the broadside if he moves forward. If he angles against us, he's going to beat us. Okay, that's assuming the team doesn't chime in. Unless he moves forward and he clips the torp or 2, then we got a pretty good shot. But at this range, it's barring the torpedoes, he's probably going to win a fight with the guns. Okay, that's just how it's going to play out here. So we got to be hoping that we get a little bit lucky. And it's looking pretty good. He's moving forward here, and here come the torps. Boom, boom, boom. Looks like a couple torps hit there. We got some floods. Do they stick? No. Damage in the top right corner stops going, so he used the damage control. Uses the radar. He's ticked off now. We got some teammates over here. We're firing with the back guns, okay? Front guns are always going to hit these rocks. We need to keep this HP alive here. The HP is our playmaking currency, and we cannot be throwing it away willy-nilly here. We are spotted here. Immediately pop the smoke. Once again, we cannot afford to take shots here. Conqueror. Oh my god, he shot us. As we're disappearing in the smoke, what happens? Well, we just lost about a quarter of our remaining health. I'm not 100% sure. I think he had AP loaded. But we do go ahead and, instead of retaliatory firing him, switch back to the AP, switch back and forth to the HE. As we're losing shots from the Conqueror, and we're trying to focus on this Montana. There's the gearing. He's the guy we need to get rid of here. That's the scoring piece for red. If we can get him off the board, then plays such as moving into A open up. Okay, we only got 5 minutes left in the match, which is going to limit our options, of course. But if that destroyer is off the board, more options become available. So we're going to torp here. This is for the Montana primarily. If the gearing wants to continue sitting there, great. We'd love to blast him with the torp, but we're assuming he's moving off. You can see the smoke expanding from the right-hand side of the screen to the left. So he's spreading that out as it's deploying. He's moving that way. I'm a little bit concerned about him providing infinite health to the Montana. Those of you that aren't aware, you can have infinite health with a battleship. All you got to do is be really good at picking your commander builds, in particular the legendary perks, and then you got to have some guy on your team near you, and then you can't be sunk unless blue or red, in your case, gets particularly lucky, and they all happen to coordinate together for some reason. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and try and wither him down. We do have a fire on him. Boom! There goes the shot from the Musashi, and the infinite health is negated. So great job there. That's one way to overcome will to rebuild. So moving out here, twist and track to the left. A little bit torqued at myself as I'm coming out of there because I swung to the right and I was worried he was going to be really close. But he's luckily more towards A. Inflection point of the game. What do? Do I get on B? Tempting, nearly mandatory, but the destroyer on our team is now moving into B. I'm paying very close attention to him. We've both been on the comm saying, get B, get B. I got to get this gearing off the board. Once again, we need to limit these options. We got AP loaded. Boom, hit him hard there. We're going to get HE just for the last shot, just to make sure. Go ahead and take him out. And we check. We do drop spot there. We got the option to sit here and start shooting. I'm thinking to myself, though, we got to get on B, and we're going for a nuclear close-range strike. Okay, this game is dependent on me and the other destroyer surviving. Neither of us can die, and we need at least a battleship killed, right? If we get B and we kill a battleship, if we kill in the battleship, we add 100 points to ours, or that increases our score differential by 100 points. So rather than being down by 80, we'd be up by 20. All right, now if we capture B while doing that, then the points generated in the background will be providing us a lead. And then we got options. Can the gearing nuke the other battleship? If that's the case, then boom, we got to win. All right, so we got the game plan going. Risky. Neither of us have a lot of health. Neither of us have enough health to reliably be doing suicide strikes. Doesn't matter what we want to be doing. Doesn't matter what's comfortable. That's the play. Gearing. Oh, God. You cannot get killed there. Oops. Okay. Well, that's a serious problem. And our odds of winning the game just went from about 20 to down to about 5. Nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and keep trying. We do have torps heading towards the Conqueror. We're going to try and get some shots here. Of course, if we get shot with the HE shot, we'll be dead. Switching to the AP, we're going to just go ahead and see what kind of damage we can get on the Conqueror, hoping that he just gets hit by basically all of those torps. If he doesn't get hit by all the torps, the game's probably not going to go in our favor. Torps are looking pretty good, and we're getting some decent damage. He's got AP loaded there. Boom, that keeps us alive. Boom, boom, boom. 2 more hits. Check the damage. Once again, it freezes. He has the damage control utilized, and the floods are gone. That's a problem. Okay, now the Conqueror's got a super heal. Not sure what the situation is. And this, I'm kind of losing. I'm frustrated there. And what I need to be doing is continuing north. If I'm going this way, look at the blue circle. As soon as I come around, I'm going to be detected. He'll pull the trigger. I'm dead. I need to go north. I need to get the Conqueror and the other guy, or actually northwest. And once again, we have another battleship up there. I mean, this is a very, very hard position, but I cannot allow the Conqueror to come around the corner here within my blue circle. There he is, and he just put all the health back that we took off, and he's going to finish this off pretty much right there. So that's a look at the Khaba for you guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. New to the channel, hey, consider subscribing. Lots of World of Warships coming for you all the time. Questions, comments, leave them below. Love to hear from you guys, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.